Family members say he wanted to go to Yale and become an art professor, but instead he was shot repeatedly by police in a strip mall parking lot. Janet Choi joins us live from Westwood, where candlelight vigil for this UCLA graduate just wrapped up moments ago. Janet.
Good evening, Emmett. Now, most people have left, but there were nearly 200 people here earlier in the evening to hold a vigil for 25-year-old Michael Cho, who was killed in a shooting on New Year's Eve with the La Habra Police Department. Now, friends and family are outraged over what they call an excessive use of force, and 2 months later, there are many questions left unanswered. On December 31st, 25-year-old Michael Cho was shot and killed by two La Habra officers responding to a vandalism complaint. An initial autopsy shows he was shot up to 10 times. In this store surveillance tape obtained by the Korea Times, Cho is seen being confronted by two officers who have their guns drawn in front of a liquor store. The 25-second tape shows Cho walking towards the officers. He appears to be holding something in his left hand down by his side. He then walks out of frame. The police aren't saying much due to a pending investigation, but they do say Cho walked towards one officer and raised a tire iron above his head as if he were going to strike. But Cho's older brother says his brother was a peaceful, non-confrontational artist who had plans to attend Yale to become a professor of the arts.
Just because someone wears a badge doesn't give them the right just to kill people for holding whatever it was he was holding in his left hand.
Right. A vigil was held tonight at UCLA by family and friends. Cho's mother and father thanked the crowd for their support. Outraged friends say excessive force was used and they don't want Cho to die in vain.
He wasn't just somebody off the street. He wasn't a crackhead. He wasn't someone like that at all. He was an ambitious, talented, smart person, and he could have been any other student here at UCLA.
The family's attorney, Shelley Kaufman of Garagos & Garagos, says a lawsuit will be filed for violation of the Fourth Amendment, excessive force, and for wrongful death. She also said police have been very tight-lipped about the event.
I think they're not cooperating at all. They haven't even disclosed the officers. There's no reason why they shouldn't. They're apparently back working. I don't know if they're on the streets or at a desk job. It's not a secret. It shouldn't be held confidential.
Now, the family attorney told me that lawsuit will be filed within 40 days, and his brother, Mark, told me earlier that he's not interested in the money. What he really wants here is for the police just to admit that they were wrong. Emmett?